Hello and welcome back to this makeup space that I've created for myself and you guys. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Amanda Renee and I am a certified makeup artist, makeup enthusiast, makeup hobbyist, makeup hoarder, but I have also, in addition, I've been trained in the art and professional application of makeup. So if you're not new here, thank you so much for watching this video. I know you've seen this everywhere by now, but I'm going to do a look using the Jeffree Star Bloodlust Palette. This isn't a first impressions or anything of that nature. I have already sort of played with it a little bit. I have, I've never been disappointed by anything Jeffree Star, so I didn't expect to be with this either. I will say that it's a nice, very nice material. It feels very nice. It's, on the heavy side. It comes with this really thick piece of plastic, which I haven't seen anybody else mention this, but I saw this, yes, like when I got it. It has its own, like, a really thin piece of plexiglass. It has its own plastic protector for the protector, which is, I thought, would be worth noting, and resisted my urge to peel it off until I was in front of the camera. So, I don't have any face makeup done because in my experience there was, especially with the like shimmery shades and especially the black shade Executioner with that has the little like sparklies in it, there was quite a bit of fallout, which normally I would do my eyes first anyways, but sometimes for just being in front of a camera I'll have my base done so it looks a little bit more polished, but that is not the case today, so I apologize for my skin. I have been sick and everything, and I've just gotten over it. So, let's see what we can create with this. I'm going to zoom in and we'll get started. Okay, so we're relatively zoomed in. I've got my eye primed. I'm going to do this eye, and then I'll go off camera and do the other eye and finish my face and, sort of show you what the whole look is like done. So have my eye primed. I use the ABH eye primer, and I'm going to go in with Blood Queen on a, I'm not even sure what type of brush this is, but this is sort of like almost like a mix between like a fluffy brush and sort of a packing brush, and I'm just going to put this into the crease. I'm going to sort of create not a super blown out, super high across the eyebrow bone today, just to show sort of a more, not an everyday look, but something the average person would maybe feel comfortable doing, because a lot of what I like to do is a little bit on the intense side. I'm going to go in with a sort of lighter, the JS12. I'm going to go into Royal Pain, which is sort of this like blush color. I'm going to run it along the edge of the Blood Queen color and blend it out. This is a brush from the makeup school that I got to just sort of buff along the edge and blend out into the skin. diffuse it, but there's no product on this brush except for what Alright, I'm gonna go back in with the Blood Queen. No additional product on the brush, just blending that into Royal Pain. Next, I'm going to take Dungeon. Actually, on what brush am I going to use? I'll take Dungeon on this Luxie 121 mini tapered brush. It's not really tapered, to be honest, but I go in with Dungeon, which is like this sort of like gray. I'm just going to use it to darken up the outside corner and into the crease a little bit, just to give it some more dimension. Alright, next I'm actually going to go in with my finger, and I'm going to use the shade Take the Crown, which is this bright purple shimmer shade, and I'm just going to pat it on sort of the center and sort of buff it out with a different finger that doesn't have any pigment on it. Sort of just buff it into the matte color that I laid down. And then I'm going to wipe that off of my finger, and then I'm going to go in with Beauty Sleep, which is this very light sort of lavender shimmer, and I'm going to pat that on the front part of my lid into the Take the Crown color. With shades, they work well on the brush too, but with shades like this, I prefer to use my finger because it just looks nicer in my opinion. And I'm blending that in. So now, for the lower lash line, I'm going to go back in with the Luxie mini tapered brush. I'm going to go in with Blood Queen and run this along my lower lash line. Dip into Dungeon. Run that on the outside corner. Flat JS11. Go back into mixture between a Beauty Sleep and Take the Crown, which is the two that I used on the shimmer on the lid. I'm going to run that from the inside corner through the center. Blend them together. My eye is not happy with me at the moment. I'm going to take that same brush that I used to buff out the top, and I'm going to run it along and buff out the lower lash line. You can see how that just softens everything. I'm going to go back in with the Royal Pain, which is that blush color that the top was buffed out with, very lightly, and just buff along the bottom here. So it looks very soft and blended. And then I'm going to take a pencil brush, and I'm going to go in with Wet Jewel and highlight the inner corner. So there is the shadow look. Very easy to create, and like I said, I didn't go like super high across my brow bone, so this is sort of like a lot of people would feel comfortable doing this, not doing such a crazy blown out look. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go off camera, I'm going to throw on a little bit of liner, lashes, finish this eye, finish my face, and then we'll zoom in super close at the end so you can see exactly how everything looks, and yeah, we'll go from there. Alright, I'll see you back here in just a few minutes. Okay, so here is the final look. Like I said, I didn't go too crazy with the eyes or anything, so this, I mean, I could, you know, wear this as an everyday look if I wanted to, because it's not as blown out as I usually do. But yeah, so I mean, this was a tamer look. I will post up here somewhere the picture of the look that I did last night, which is a more like super crazy look, using mostly completely different shades. So total, I think so far I've used like 11, between the look I did yesterday and the look I did today, like 11 of the 18 shades, and I can say that everyone that I've used performed really well. I like the color scheme. It may not be for everybody. Like I said, this really wasn't a review. This was more just, I wanted to create something that you guys could see how it performed, and it performed very well. So if you enjoyed today's video or are interested in videos like this, please consider subscribing to my channel. Also, if you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you have anything, any comments, any suggestions, anything like that, please leave them down below, and I respond to all the comments that I get as well. Let me know how you like the lighting situation. I got another little light that I can change and add. I did purple today for the theme of the Bloodlust palette. But other than that, what do you guys think of the look? I don't really have anything else to say. Sorry I didn't get a video out this past Thursday. Like I said, I was sick, and I really couldn't, I wasn't up to trying to film anything or whatnot. So this will be up on Tuesday. So hopefully I will have another video up on Thursday and resume my regular sort of schedule. So I thank you all for watching this, and I look forward to sort of talking to you all very soon. Thank you. Bye.